Hey guys, welcome to channel Leviatross. I'm going to be doing a playthrough of Pillars of Eternity. For full disclosure, I played about 1 or 2 hours of it without recording it, but wanted to start from the very beginning. New game. I'm going to play on normal. I'm pretty experienced with games, and I haven't played a ton of CRPGs or tabletop simulators, but we'll see how I do.
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering.
So basically I'm starting this adventure off getting sick on a road trip. So we got the humans, which are pretty common, the Amau, basically just giants that like water, dwarves, pretty standard, elves, pretty standard as well. Orlan, looks like these shorter kind of animal guys. And then the godlike, which are basically people born with aspects of gods, but not always a good thing. So first playthrough, I'm thinking playing a character that's a bit more of the like, these are the morals, everyone abides by them, regardless of whether they're human or a creature. More of a kind of like Geralt of Rivia kind of morality. So I'm thinking of playing a hunter with a animal companion. In this one, the Wood Elf has an ability that does help out with the hunter playstyle, but I think I'm gonna go with Pale Elf for the role-playing. Seems a more interesting story. A lot of different classes. I'm gonna stick with the Ranger. So do I want to slow and wound targets, or do I want to mark them to do extra damage? I think I'm gonna go with the wounding shot since I can do it twice per fight instead of just once. Since I'm gonna be hanging back trying to just fire arrows and not get killed, I'm gonna go with the bear to kind of just be a wall, hold them off for me. So naming a bear, why not go with a name that's 99% positive and go with Paddington. Alright, we got Might, which is basically how much damage we do, Constitution, which is kind of how much health we have, Dexterity is like hand-eye coordination, Perception is how well we can see, Intellect is intelligence for knowing stuff when we're talking with people, and then also helps with like willpower or will defense in combat, which I don't think is going to come up much for a ranger. And then resolve, that's like our drive, motivation, and affects like leadership and intimidation. So I want to be pretty agile, but I also want to be strong, have some good shots, and then see well. I also want to be charismatic as a ranger, so I think I'm going to put some points in resolve, a little bit in intellect. I don't really need that much constitution. I already got sick on this road trip, so maybe I shouldn't lower it too much. Some more might, some more perception. So there's quite a few different cultures. I'm going to go with the white that wends. That's basically a Arctic tundra that's pretty harsh, where most pale elves come from, but I think that harsh survivalness will help with my perception, help me out as a ranger, which should come in useful. Background, being a hunter, playing as a ranger, that makes sense. I think I want my character to look like the portrait, so I think this is a pretty good matchup. I'm gonna go with, you guessed it, Leviatross. Done.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day. There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again.
Never mind.
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beowick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never care to.
Yeah, I'm still sick, so I should probably get those
Hold on.
berries. Let's go and check what I already have. take a cloak. I don't know what that means, but I will take it. Alright, I'm gonna hide this so I'm not too persuaded to pick options that don't really fit the character as much, but then feels like it fits the personality that it's tagged with. And then, yeah, I want to see stuff that I can't do. Came from.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Bullseye!
Ooh. I feel like we just came across a wolf and just destroyed it.
Hey there.
I don't know if there's any hide left after the wolf exploded.
This is it.
I did not expect to find the bears that quickly. Alright, we gotta check up on my water, which I thought So, if I drink water, then I die. But then I need to mix the berries with water to not have it give me cramps. I guess the game will figure it out. I'm gonna go and do double speed just for exploring the map. Alright, so I got my water that I'm not supposed to drink. Okay, so Sparfle is not doing well.
Sparfle? Are you alright?
Yeah, he's not doing well. See, I thought role-playing was supposed to give you an opportunity to be stronger, you know, like a power fantasy. And I got sick on a road trip. Oh yeah, this armor is higher than mine. So the recovery speed is worse. I also don't really know what recovery speed affects. So instead of taking 5 seconds to get 5 units, it takes 10 seconds. Okay, in that case, I think I don't want it to take 30% longer to attack when I'm not taking damage anyway. Alright, I guess this is an improvement. Back to camp. This guy, the guy with the bow is probably weaker, even though he's wearing armor. Amateur mistake. How's the rest of the camp doing? Oh no. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Okay, you gotta call them dirty. They're already dead, dude. I played it before a little bit, and I was picking options to basically get the reputation I wanted, but not the dialogue choices that I wanted. So I'm just gonna try to trust the game, pick the choices that I think matches my character, and see what reputation that gives me. Don't trust them, they mean to kill us all. Yeah, I kind of picked up on that. Because I'm not smart enough, I'm not brave enough, or athletic enough, or smart enough again to do anything else. Your kills are sloppy, the wounds on these people are inefficient and off-target. This is the work of untested men accustomed to carelessness. Am I just like roasting them on how inefficiently they killed my friends? Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. Did I pronounce supine correctly?
Supine.
Okay, so it is supine. But let's go ahead and learn what that means. Okay, just laying on your back, basically.
Get inside! Run!
As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers who had been feigning death lunges for Heodin and topples him onto the rocky ground. If you're pretending to be dead during the storm and everything else going on just to tackle a guy, I can't give you props for that. Restrained, Heodin lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. From your position, you would have a good chance at hitting your mark. Oh, I should have had more dexterity. I want to be pretty agile. See, the fact that you can do something different if you have higher dexterity makes me feel like if I fire, I'm just gonna hit Heodin. So I'm gonna give him a chance, and hopefully he gets free on his own. All at once, the screams stop, and Heodin is dead. I guess he wasn't fast enough. Oh, let's open that again. Hopefully there's no one in, like, stealthily waiting on the other side, and finally the door opens, and then just immediately closes, and then opens again. Can you even knock down a noose, or is it, like, always upside down? Yep, okay. That's what I figured. A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark. I don't feel the need to kill it, like, just role-playing wise. but I do want the XP from it. I think I'll try to be reasonable and just let it know we don't have an issue. Creature sniffs around you and finds nothing of interest. It steps back and resumes its defensive posture. Just immediately take offense at it sniffing you and go from, I don't want to kill you. Oh, you sniffed me? I'll tear you to pieces. The Zarp watches warily as you go. I still want to explore, so I'm just going to keep going. Oh, okay. Now I'm going to tear you apart. Is this guy tough? That's why it's like giving me a chance to get away. Nope, that was pretty easy. Oh, look at him laying there. Supine. A crack runs along this wall from floor to ceiling. A light gust of air passes through it. Push on it. Despite the damage, the stone looks heavy and solid. See, I'm a ranger. I think Kaliska is much stronger than I am, so let's go ahead and send her. Might 16. Yeah, I don't think I had that much might. Oh, okay, now we got spiders, or spiderlings. Fortunately, we don't have to deal with any actual spiders yet. All right, more spiderlings. Oh, okay, an actual spider now. Look at it laying there. Supine. I can't tell if the game's easy because I'm playing on normal, or if it's because it's the intro, still in the tutorial area, or if it's because I took my armor off. Could be any one of them.
May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book.
Alright, so we found a cult.
Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
You open your eyes to a different place another time. You know this man. You are walking towards him now at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. I just want to ask him if he knows what supine means. You awaken to find your malaise is broken. Am I pronouncing that right?
Malaise.
Oh, malaise. Okay. You awaken to find your malaise has broken. You find Kaliska lying prostrate. Oh, not supine this time. Let's figure out what prostrate means. Lying stretched out on the ground with one's face downward. Oh, so okay. So the opposite of supine.
Prostrate.
Prostrate. You're alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. Oh, so she's like dead. Oh, well, I leveled up. Alright, well that's a good time to call it. Hopefully, if this video gets the highlights made, then I'll follow through and actually make what I was intending to. And if you only ever see part 1, then I guess I fell off of it. Hey guys, this is Post-Editing Leviatross. I was originally planning on playing through all of Pillars of Eternity before playing any other games on my channel, but wanted to give you guys some more variety, so I'm going to be trying out different games. If there's any game you want to see a part 2 of, let me know. The editing on the first video took a lot longer than I was expecting, but I was also having to learn how to edit as I was going through it, so hopefully the videos will be coming out more frequently. Now back to Past Me. And this is part 1, very first video, so if the quality is not good, hopefully it can only get better from here. Thanks.
That I might not last the day, and then you call me, and it's not so bad, it's not so bad.